All right, so we are going to cover what we went over in practice today. We're going to start off with the field here. So you're seeing this tactical soccer field here. And for those of you that are still kind of unfamiliar with the organized soccer, maybe you're new to the sport, maybe you have, but don't know what the terminology is for a couple of things. I can cover that, real quick. So we have here the field, or as they call it everywhere else, the pitch. So if you hear it be referred as the pitch, like say, like you're playing FIFA or you're watching soccer, they're referring to the soccer field. You have your sidelines. You have like the back line. So this is the sideline, offsides, or uh, the touch line. They also call it the touch line because I don't know why, but it's also known as the touch line. You have the goal line, right? Because the goal's here, or the end line. You have the halfway line. Obviously, it's like the half of the field. You have this circle here. So this circle here, this is just the center circle. I don't think it has a special name or anything to it. But this is where the game begins, right? So you take the kickoff from the center of the circle, and that's pretty much it. It has no other special usage or anything like that. Okay, so now we have this box here. So it's kind of like the penalty box. The penalty box, because this is where the penalty kicks is taken from. This is the penalty arc. You have this here. So all fields are going to have this little mark here. So this is where we'll take the penalty kicks from. So this the penalty kick mark, or the penalty mark. You have the inside box here. You have the goal. And that's the soccer field. So what did we cover in practice today? So we covered a couple things. After we did our warm-ups, we went and covered the importance of time. Time is very important in this game. There's no timeouts. The other team is not going to wait for you to be ready. The ref is not going to be asking you, are you ready? They're just going to go. So if you're not prepared, if we're not where we're supposed to be at, then they can take advantage of that, and vice versa. We are not going to wait for them to be prepared. If we have the ball, we have the ball, it's a throw in, then we can throw it to our open player. And if they're not there, they're not ready to defend us, then that's on them, and vice versa. They're not going to repay the same favor. So it is very important that you're always on the go. You're always running on here. So that was one thing that we talked about, because time is going to keep on ticking, especially if we're in a hurry to score. If we're down like a point and we need to score to tie the game, or if we're tied and we need to score to win, then every second counts. You have to hustle, hurry up. If we have the ball, they're not gonna go and get the ball for us. So hopefully we have some good Samaritans and fans and parents out there that will, if the ball goes way out of bounds, they'll have someone to get the ball for us, and to pass the ball so we can throw it in. So the faster we can get the ball and throw it in, the better we are. We cannot afford to waste time in this game, especially and that's for everything. Throw-ins, corner kick, goal kick, time matters. So that's one thing that we really spent time discussing. We talked about defense, which we'll cover later on in this video. So defending the ball, we're more about defending the ball, not so much as winning the ball. So the priority is to defend the ball, because at this group level, this age level, especially in this league, so we are not playing like a whole bunch of pros. We're not playing a lot of pros and a lot of the players we're playing, haven't been playing that long. There's a couple, a couple here and there that has, but we want to emphasize on learning not to overextend and kind of learning defense first, and then working on possessing the ball and stuff. So, and we don't want to lose the ball. We don't want to lose ball, so we want to keep and retain possession of the ball. So we can't do that if we're trying to win the ball and then we lose that one-on-one. That's not good. That's not good for anybody. So that's another thing that we discussed was defending the ball and not winning the ball. Winning the ball is easy when we're applying specific techniques like applying pressure, being patient, and pokes. But again, that's something that I'll discuss later on in the video. And then we worked on some passing drills, or some scoring drills, or I guess you could say a play. So this is kind of like our first play, or kind of like, hey, this is how the flow of the game should look like. And then I'll demonstrate using FIFA 2018. So this is like the passing skill portion of FIFA 18, that to kind of visualize, in case you don't like seeing dots or you can't understand the dots or whatever, then you have players that's like, oh, okay, this is what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so we went over that, and then we covered corner kicks, defending the corner kick, and taking a corner kick. So we'll cover this as well. But yeah, this is pretty much the setup. So we had set up 2 cones, and we had set up 2 defenders. Actually, let me go and I was kind of too late. I don't want to do that now. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to. I'll just leave it. There now. So they're just standing dummies for now to kind of like, hey, to kind of go around. So that's what we did. The objective was to start off with passing. We want to pass right away. Get familiar with passing to each other. Passing to one of the forwards. They're going to take it and they can dribble to the cone. You're going to pass. And they're going to go either on inside or outside. Come inside within the box. And they're going to follow suit on the other side. And once they're going in, they're going to pass it and they're going to score. So they're going to pass it and they can score off the assist. So this is what it looks like. Pass it to the center mid. You're going to pass it to forward. And you see, as you can see, they're all still moving. They're moving. And this could be a little bit faster. So like in real time, it's going to be a lot faster. So they're going around, passing, as you can see that you're still moving. So you're running to the cone, dribbling, passing. And it's kind of like, you see how they're staying in line with each other. So as soon as he moves, they move. And he kicks. As soon as the kick, he still hit. They're following up that kick. Let me stop this. So here, that player 8 or the other striker. So when he takes this kick here, he takes that shot at the goal. You're not just standing there. You're kind of following through just in case it rebounds. So in case it rebounds, then you can go and take another shot. So everyone, you should be following every single kick that you make. So when they move, you're moving up too. So as they move forward, midfielders are also moving forward to help and assist with the attack. In case there's nothing maybe they can't take a shot here, and they can go back. You can get open. You can pass. They can pass it down. And maybe try again, maybe take a shot from the outside. If they have the leg power, maybe they can go for a cross and cross it back to 7 or 8 and then take another shot. So let's run that Let me see like how fast I can get this done. Okay, so fast real time. Pass. Go inside. As soon as you get closer, pass. Okay. So I love this play here. I love that play because once you're here, it makes the goalie have to make a quick decision. Okay, how should I defend this goal? Is he going to take the shot? Is he going to focus too much on this person and not pay this special? So if the goalie is eyes locked on this attacker and worrying about taking a shot, he's not worried about the other person here. So if I see that, I'm going to pass it to my teammate because he's too focused on me. I'm going to pass my teammate and they can take a shot. So there's a higher chance of them getting a shot that's not going to be blocked or defended. So it's a good chance. So if you watch a lot of these games, you can see a lot of these assists where a lot of pass are taken from either out in this area or in this area. It's crossed over and they're right here and they're just taking a shot. They're tapping it in. They're taking a shot right here. Off the assists. A lot of those goals are scored this way. So the more we can kind of implement this into our gameplay, then the more goals we can score. So now we switch over to FIFA 2018. I'm gonna commentate and kind of second. This is what it kind of looks like. The cones aren't there. There's a defender there, but I'm gonna show you what it should look like. Okay, this. Oh, hold on, it's the wrong one. This is the wrong one. I don't know how to go back. Okay, excuse me. Okay. Let me. Excellent. Okay, this is not what I wanted to do. This is not what I wanted to show y'all. Okay, I apologize for that. Okay, so, no, not crossing. Was it? It was. Oh, ground pass. Okay, so I gotta find it. So I had it before. Okay, basic pass. I think I had, yeah. So basic pass. So this is what it should look like. Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. I'm sorry. Okay, how do I go back? Okay, maybe. Where was it? Okay. No, I promise. No, I promise I had it. I promise I had it here earlier. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was advanced. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay, maybe it was advanced ground pass. Okay, yeah, this was it. Okay, so pretend this is go here. Pass. Pass. And you're taking a shot. So that's what it should look like. Up here, your pass, going in, taking a pass, and you're taking a shot. Same thing, going in, you're passing your teammate. Where's the other guy at? And he's taking a shot. He got in the way. That's too early. So something like that. So I apologize, it took long to find it. I had it before, and then I switched to the defending for the later part of this video. But let's go over that again. So real quick, right? So where's the go from the beginning? So this is how we started. So just imagine these cones, right, at this arc. So as soon as you're getting in, you're passing to your teammate, so they can take that shot. Because it'd be a lot more difficult for the goalie to defend that, rather than, that one-on-one. Cause it makes it harder, because now they have, like, okay, well, either they're taking a shot, or they're gonna go and pass, and your teammate's gonna take the shot. So one more time, this is what it's gonna look like. Gonna come here. And then take a shot. It's not gonna look as ugly as that. Defender. You're gonna pass it down. And then take a shot. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. I'm gonna come in. Where's that guy at? I'm gonna come in. Pass. And a shot. Well, that's a good goalie. Come in. That's a really good goalie. I swear he wasn't doing that earlier. I was getting off. But hopefully you get the gist, right? So you get the pass off, and hopefully the goalie isn't as good as the one in the game, so but yes, that's what we covered. Okay, so the next thing that we went over was the corner kick. So the goalie positions again. So this is how we should be lined up. So if they get a corner kick, this is how we defend the corner kick. So this is defending the corner kick. I think I talked about this before in an earlier video, but this is what we covered in practice. Okay, so just again, we have the goalie. He's not going to go anywhere. He's not going to be over here, or any of that. He's going to be right here by the net. Then you're going to have, why this person? Okay, so you have your left fullback is right here by this pole. So this pole, this goal post, they're gonna be shoulder to shoulder, or shoulder to the post, facing the outboard. Right here, they can be hugging that goal post here. Same thing for the right fullback. They're best friends right now, is with that goal post. And then you have your left midfielder, your right midfielder on these corners here. You have their center fullback in a center right here. Center midfielder, and then you have our forwards in these corners of the penalty box right here. This is our corner kick defense. So the objective is to, in case the ball comes this way, we have this person here hugging his pole. It's not gonna go in between here. So we don't want it to be up here to where it can kind of go through here. So that's why you're hugging this post here. If anything, it'll go back out, and it's like another corner kick attempt. We want to get the ball intercepted here, hopefully, so we can get the ball down the field. And the purpose of having these guys here, in case, maybe they might have someone here, and they have people like inside the box, they have someone here, or what have you. And a lot of times, if they might have certain plays, they might not have, like, hey, well, we're gonna go and pass, and then they're gonna go for a cross from here. So if it goes for a short pass, we have a defender here to intercept the ball. And because everyone's trying to go, they're set up to go for to take the corner kick. You have this where's my thing? This is gonna be open for the most part, because they will have their defenders kind of forward up here, up to the goal line up here. So they could probably still beat them like Antonio did earlier. You should have saw him earlier. Um, is a we scrimmaged the other team again, and he beat out 2 defenders. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So that's what they should be doing. It get the ball, then if they get the ball, and to go down the field, and they have help. They're gonna have help. Anyway, I don't want to get off the subject here. We are talking about defending the corner kick, but this is the setup. This is the corner kick. So the goalie's job, when he finds out that they're taking a goalie kick, should communicate with everyone on the field. So we can have our forwards. Usually they can be down here playing high, high and wide. They, so they might not hear or see what's going on, because they want to stay up here, so we can attack. But a lot of times you can't hear, so they're gonna have to communicate and yell, corner kick. So as soon as you hear corner kick coming from the goalie or maybe the center fullback, everyone needs to run and get the position. They gotta run back, get in your position so we can defend that corner kick. Now, let's say that we're making a corner kick, so the ball goes out, the goalie blocked it or whatever. Why is that square doing it? Okay, so we're taking a corner kick. So what does our formation look like? So our formation is gonna look something like this. If we're taking a corner kick from the left side, our left forward is gonna take that kick. If we're taking a corner kick from the right side, yes, you guessed it, the right forward is going to take that kick, or the right striker or right winger. They can take that kick. And this is how we're going to line up. So we can have the other forward on the other side of this penalty box right here. This is where I want us to line up, and I'll tell you why in a minute. We can have our center midfielder here, the other midfielder here, and maybe like someone on the inside right here, and everyone else. So we can have our defenders, right? We have our defenders that are normally here. We're going to push up. They're going to push up here. Don't worry about these guys. They did not exist. So they're going to push up there. And then we're going to be here. So remember, right side, right forward. Left side, left corner kick, left forward. But this is kind of like an ideal formation for taking a corner kick, because we can, if it goes for a kick here, we have our midfielder can take a kick and go for a header, or rebound it and go for a kick here. Or if it lands in it, you go for a cross, it lands over here. Now we have all these tools here to take a shot. We have 3 shots possible here. So as opposed to kind of like everyone being here, yeah, we can do something like this and get in the box, but they can have defenders on the outside. They can have maybe defenders in here outside, but look, if this kick goes wild and goes wide, we have no one here. We have no one here to intercept the kick, and it's going to go out of bounds, and we just we lost the opportunity. So it is best to have someone there in case that happens. And they need to be alert. So as soon as this ball moves, everyone needs to be moving. And to where the ball's going. So they see the ball flying this way. They need to get ready to get the ball. To fight for the ball. We need to go and get the ball and attack and try to go for a score. And take a shot at the goalpost. All right. So yes. So if all things and we didn't get the shot off, no biggie. They're gonna boot the ball down the field. So as soon as you see that, they're gonna fall back. So it should fall back, and it's up to the center fullback to kind of, hey, they need to fall back. As soon as they see that, they need to tell the other defenders, hey, we need to fall back. You're pretty much the defensive captain along with the goalie. So you need to be paying attention to what's going on here during the corner kick. You dictate the defense. So if you're not paying attention, and if they're not paying attention, and they boot the ball here, and then we have no defenders. We have no defenders back here, and we don't want that. Okay, we don't want that. So the last thing that I want to cover real quick is the defending part. So let's take this person here. Go back real quick. And now I'll use FIFA to help get a better visual using these animated characters, right? But for now, we can use this tactical board, right? So let's say this line. Okay, so this line here, his goal is to go from here to here. See this line here? Walk straight line from here all the way down here. But if you get in the way, he can't go. So he has to go around you. And if he has to go around you, all you have to do is get in the way again. So, okay, oh, nope. Oh, nope. 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 So it's a matter of staying with the attacker, right? The ball handler. It's about more staying with them, and we want to defend the ball. We don't want to win the ball and risk overextending ourselves to where we lose the one-on-one, and now we're at a slightly disadvantage. So now we have here, and they're gonna have people here. So we don't want that. We want to buy time so where we can have maybe help from another defender, or maybe they have someone else coming out. We want to keep them from progressing even further into our territory, right? Into our territory, and possibly getting the ball off to someone else. We don't want that. We don't want that to happen. We don't. So, and there's 4 P's. I think I got 4 P's of defense, defending. So you want to apply pressure. Stay with them. Stay atop of them. Run like they're running, you're running with them. We're not trying to win the ball, but we're not trying to risk overextending and then kind of because you're so focused on the ball and trying to get the ball that they're gonna do some fancy moves or whatever. Now you get juked out your cleats, and we kind of they're free. They're down here. So we don't want to do that. So apply pressure. Be patient. That's another P. Be patient. Poke, and then possession. I think possession is one. I could have to look back. But yeah, the 4 P. So pressure, patience. Just be patient. um, they're the ones that have to go around you. They have to make the move, not you. They have to get by. So let them make the mistake. Let them try to be all fancy with the ball and stuff. And as soon as you see that window of opportunity, you just a little poke, just a little poke at the ball if you can. You don't have to. No wild swing, no wild kick or swinging kick is necessary. I want to repeat myself. No wild kicks or any kicks or anything is necessary. All you have to do, you see that slight window of opportunity where they're, when you're in front of, just poke at the ball, poke, just kind of like, you're tapping something with your feet. So that's what I mean by poking. So just poke at the ball. If you can poke the ball and they lose control and it goes whatever, that's good. That's what we want. They're going to have to run back and chase the ball down. And guess what? We're back applying pressure. And then we're going to have our midfielders here. So you're not going to be alone. But this is going to buy time to get help from other teammates. Right? So applying pressure. Be patient. Because we're buying time. And then poke. And then poking the ball and winning the possession. Winning possession of the ball afterwards. So now to demonstrate, and I'll get it correct here. So defending basic. This is the basics, all right? So hopefully it's the right one. So you don't have to do anything fancy. This is what I'm talking about. So hopefully this is good visual right here. So I'm just going to be in front of him the whole time. And watch how my character, he's just going to poke at the ball. He's not going to do anything special, not anything too fancy. Just poke the ball out the way where he loses possession. So that's the opposing team. You're staying in front. And that's kind of like, okay, maybe I didn't keep up with him, but you're staying in front. You just kind of stay in front. You just took a little poke and he lost control of the ball. I could have done better there, but you're staying in front. See how the little poke? He's making it too easy. So it's not going to be as easy in real life. But you kind of get the gist, right? See how it's little poke? So the difference between seeing us here and on the field is that you can see a lot of hesitation from the players. They're going to hesitate, so you got to be patient. Everyone's, especially some of the newer players, right? So, and we can take advantage of that, but be patient. Don't try to go, chase after the ball or you're going to get burnt. So stay in front of them. You stay in front. And you can backpedal. You can do something like that. You see? Just kind of stay with them. They have to do more work to kind of get in. And you just kind of like poke the ball. So I know it's a lot easier said than done, right? But it takes practice, and this is what we're gonna work on and practice next week. So again, this is just to get an example, just to kind of give you a picture. Okay, so it's not gonna be as easy, It takes practice. There's also another thing with positioning. And I think that was the other P. I don't think it was possession. I think it's positioning, body positioning. And let's go back here real quick. We're almost done. I promise we're almost done. So positioning is kind of important, right? So, and let's just say if number 6, right? So if I'm over here, let's say that, where's my arrow? I got arrow? I got no arrow. Look a line. Okay, so anyway. All right, so if I'm here, say like I'm here to the on the bottom, or the the left side of this 2, let's say that he's facing this way, right? But if I'm over here, let's say that if I'm on this side, it's kind of facing that way, right? Your body. So positioning, right? So say you're kind of on this side, where are they more likely to go by? They're more likely to go to this side, right? So you're kind of positioning yourself in a way to where it's forcing your opponent to kind of go this way, towards this direction, right? Out of bounds. Or say they're on this side, you're facing by positions that way, you're forcing them to go this way. And why do I mention that? Why do I mention positioning? Because you can kind of dictate, and you kind of force them to go where you want them to go. So force them to go towards this side. So maybe if they get the ball out of bounds, whose ball is it? It's our ball. Force them to go out of bounds by forcing them that direction. By how? By positioning, right? And I'll demonstrate it in person at next practice, because the game doesn't you can't see it visualized there as well, but hopefully you get the idea, right? So that's just another part of the defense, is positioning, patience, pressure, and pokes. So with that said, that's pretty much all we covered at practice today before the scrimmage. The scrimmage went very well. They ended up scoring a goal, and we ended up scoring a goal. We had some good breakaways and stuff. So, and this is just with what we had. We had exactly 9 people, and we had people at different positions, and it worked out. And why did it work out? Because we covered a couple things, and because of the formation that we use. So if we continue to implement what we've learned here and what you're watching, I promise you that we're gonna progress, and we're gonna get better. And then we're not going to allow the ball to be on our side as much. We're gonna score more, and the ball's gonna be on our side less. But practice makes perfect. And if you can't be there, then hopefully by me doing these videos covering what we did in practice, you kind of like play catch up mentally and visually, just by seeing this. So hope that helps, and thanks for watching.